good show for you tonight. By popular demand, our guest tonight, Sophie Delaunay, the executive director of Doctors Without Borders. She is here tonight to look at this thing on my ankle. That lovely and courageous individual, as they all are. But first, I want to talk to you now about professional football, the American brand. It's certainly seen its share of controversy this year, from a gay player who apparently couldn't hit hard enough to a straight player that could but should probably not have. It shouldn't have hit at all, really. To a team that on paper, before the season, should have been in the hunt. I mean, for God's sakes, he's a two-time Super Bowl winning MVP. Do we have an offensive line? Do we not have an offensive line? Am I the only one who thinks that the protection schemes are not only ill-designed, but also humorously under-executed? Point is this, f***ing Odell Beckham Jr., man. Okay. Not a football crowd. More of a journalism crowd. Journalism, no. UCB, yes. I give, by the way, the worst career advice in the history of career. You know what you should do? You should drop out of school and start hanging around that improv theater. That's what you should do. That's what you should do, lady. Anyway, my point is this. There is more football controversy.
Members of the St. Louis Rams coming on the field with an unexpected message, putting their hands up, don't shoot, what's become a symbol of the protests following Ferguson.
Symbol of the protests? It's a football game. They're pretty sure they're just going, hey, fellas, let's score some touchdowns. Or maybe they're just preparing to dance at Tevye's daughter's wedding. Submission! I've got no gun! Submission! A rare instance of social awareness from the NFL, joining in a common signal of solidarity, like that Hunger Games Katniss three-finger salute. Of course, obviously, the District 11 residents who held up their hands like that were immediately attacked by the police, which is where our metaphor... all right, anyway, why is this a big deal?
The St. Louis County Police Association calling the gesture tasteless, offensive, and inflammatory.
They want the National Football League to apologize and to punish the players.
To us, it seems like rather than allowing wounds to heal, that there are folks picking at the scabs.
Holy So the St. Louis Police Association is angry and outraged to have been caught in this hail of gestures and feels that the community won't get past this tragic pantomime unless someone is held accountable. That's the angle they're going with. All right. St. Louis Rams coach Jeff Fisher.
They will not be disciplined by the club, nor will they be disciplined by the National Football League.
Let me ask you a question. When did Nick Nolte take over the Rams? Yeah, Fisher, that'll teach you to do the right thing. A Nolte joke. He's a ragtop coach. All right. So I guess we got ourselves an old-fashioned police department professional football team standoff. Who's gonna blink?
The Rams chief operating officer called the St. Louis County Police chief to apologize for the Rams' hands up, don't shoot gesture during Sunday's game.
Oh, I thought they were not going to apologize.
The Rams official, however, now denies apologizing. He says, in part, in none of these conversations did I apologize for our players' actions.
Isn't it interesting how witness testimony is so unreliable? Well, how can we in any way, how can we clear this up? How can we clear it up?
In a testy and bizarre exchange of tweets and statements overnight, police claimed the Rams apologized, but the Rams said no. Then, police tweeted a definition of apology, including the words, expression of regret.
And then the Rams tweeted, WTF, police, hashtag unfollow. And then the police were all, thanks Obama, hashtag not all cops. And then the Rams were like, this could be us, but you playing. Listen, I see the confusion here. The Rams made the sorry if you were offended non-apology that no one ever believes is an actual apology. And instead of rejecting the non-apology outright like a normal group, the cops confused things even more by accepting it, forcing the Rams to clarify the passive-aggressive nature of their original non-apology, which means at least, finally, in this country, we're having the important national conversation about semantics we need.